Keli is my mini-me. We both enjoy shopping. We both enjoy dressing up. And what I love about Keli is she enjoys shopping with me anywhere. Hi Preview, I'm Dr. Aivee Teo and I'm here to talk about my top 5 favorite designer items that I would like to pass on to my daughter Keli. So I've always enjoyed shopping and dressing up ever since I was young. And as a dermatologist, I really love to dress up for work. I enjoy waking up in the morning, feeling good about myself, and dressing up according to my mood. And it's also important for me to feel good at work. So dressing up is an important part of my routine before I go to work. Keli is my mini-me. We both enjoy shopping. We both enjoy dressing up. And what I love about Keli is she enjoys shopping with me anywhere. So we can shop in mga flea markets, bazaars, palengke, of course sa malls, and we can even do online shopping. So the first item that I want to pass on to my daughter Keli would be this Rolex Daytona green dial. So this Rolex Daytona green dial is very popular now because this watch was worn by John Mayer. And ever since he wore it, the value and the price went up. So it's actually a very good investment. And it's very much in demand now. It's actually hard to get. So I remember I bought this 4 years ago before the pandemic in Hong Kong. I remember Z would always complain that I would wear the same watch over and over again until it gets worn out. So Z was saying, I think it's time for you to buy a new watch. Me naman, being stubborn, said, no, I'm fine. I don't need to buy a new watch because I just like to wear the same watch. I don't find it necessary to keep changing watches. But he said, I think you should buy one. So, of course, he insisted. He got it for me. And he asked me to choose the color. So I was choosing between the green dial or the black dial. But the green dial really caught my attention because it's really nice and it's eye-catching. So I chose this one. I'm so happy I got this because now it's so in demand. And every time I wear it to work, everybody's been complimenting me about this watch. And they're saying they're trying to find the same watch, but they can't get one. So I was so happy that Z got it for me. And this is something I want to pass on to Keli because I feel something this special is something I want to give her and something that she should keep. So the second designer item that I would like to pass on to my daughter Keli would be, these Cartier love bands. So actually, this is my wedding ring, but this is not my original wedding ring. We got married in 2005 and at that time, yung mga wedding bands natin either nawawala siya or sumiskip na siya or naluluma na siya. So we didn't wear our wedding bands anymore. So when we were about to celebrate our 15th year anniversary, I told Z, maybe it's time for us to get new wedding bands para naman we can wear it. Para naman to signify talaga our love. So when we were attending a conference in Paris 2 years ago, I told Z, why don't we go to Cartier and maybe get ourselves new wedding bands. It was so exciting kasi parang feeling namin we were getting married all over again. And we were excited to choose our wedding bands. This time, medyo mas afford na namin because many years ago, of course, we were just starting out. Of course, low budget lang kami for our wedding bands. But this time, we could buy a special wedding band that we both love. So we got ourselves matchy-matchy Cartier wedding bands. This is really special to me because it signifies that me and Z have been together for 15 years and our marriage is stronger than ever. Every time I wear this, it reminds me of how lucky I am to have married my dream guy. So of course, since this is very special, I only want Keli to have it. I'm sure she'll love it and I'm sure she'll be excited to have this. So Keli doesn't know yet, but this is for her. I've always loved fashion, but I only started buying designer items when I started earning my own money. Syempre, nakakaya naman to ask for money from your parents, diba, to buy designer items. So, when I started working and earning my own money, that's when I started to buy investment pieces. So, the third luxury item that I would like to pass on to my daughter Keli would be this. This is a gold opera length pearl necklace from Jewelmer. This item was given to me by my mom because I have 3 sisters and she wanted to give us pearl necklaces. So this is the one that went to me. So this is by Jewelmer and this is in gold color. And I love this because I love the length. It's opera length, so it's perfect. It elongates my body also, and I love wearing this because I can wear it to work with just a plain shirt, whether it's black or white, and I look good just putting this on, or I can even wear it at night. I'm so happy because I've always wanted to have a very nice pearl necklace, and my mom gave this to me, and this is so special to me because of course this is from my mom, and I would like to pass on to Keli because this will remind her of my mom and myself. Parang 3-generation, diba? So 3-generation women. And this item is something I know that will look good on Keli and something that she will really wear and love. So this particular necklace is something I want to pass on to Keli. And what I like about Keli is she's like me. She's very meticulous. She wants to try on the clothes before she buys it. She's not impulsive. Keli is also not very demanding. She understands that she cannot get everything that she wants. She has to choose and pick among the clothes or the item that she tried kung ano yung bibilhin namin. So she's very much like me in that sense because I'm also not an impulsive buyer. So fourth designer item that I would like to pass on to Keli is this. My first Hermes Working Bag. So this is a chocolate color, 35 cm in silver hardware. So this is actually my very, very first Hermes bag. So that's why this is so special to me. I remember I got this in Hong Kong from the store. I was in the Hermes store and then suddenly, while I was looking around, the sales girl asked me if I was interested in a Birkin. Syempre, at that time, I was so kilig kasi it's sobrang hard to get ang Birkin Hermes bag, diba? So when she showed this to me, even if hindi ko naman favorite color yung chocolate, I said, sige, I'll buy it na. And at that time, I was into big bags and I was so happy to be able to afford and get my first Birkin bag. And syempre, as a girl, I paid for it with my own money. That's why it's very fulfilling kasi it was my hard-earned money. And I think this is very special to me. And because this is my very first Birkin bag. And 14 years old na siya, pero it still looks and feels new. I really want to give this to Keli. I want her to have it. I want her to understand the importance of earning your own money and buying something that you really like. And kailangan talaga hard-earned money. So this bag goes to Keli. I always think twice or thrice before I buy something, especially kung mahal siya. Of course, I work hard and ayoko naman just to spend my money in unnecessary things. Things that I will not use or things that I will not be needing. Kasi I don't like to buy something tapos nakastock lang siya sa cabinet ko. I always love to reinvent my clothes. Kaya I like buying quality pieces because I feel when you have good quality pieces, this can last you for many years and you can mix and match them and you can wear them all over again. That's why I really enjoy buying items na alam ko that will last for a long time. And of course, it's also important to buy items na pwede kong ibigay kay Keli because I know then that's a good investment. In fact, even my husband Z, the items or the clothes that he bought before, napapass niya sa aming mga sons. So my sons are now wearing his clothes. So me and Z are actually very practical people because we work hard for our money. So kailangan na naman we invest properly. So the last but not the least designer item that I want to pass on to Keli would be this. A Filipiniana gown by my favorite designer, Inazotto. I've always loved wearing Ino, and I specifically love his Filipiniana designs. But this particular Filipiniana is one of my favorite. I wore this in Ternacon, and I really love the design. I love the fit. I love the color. And I feel that Keli will really look good in a Filipiniana. So if there's one Filipiniana gown that I want to give to her, it would be this. And I'm excited for Keli to wear this. I think Keli can wear this in any occasion, whether it be a ball or a wedding. And I love to see her in a Filipiniana. So I'm excited to give this to Keli when she's older and she's bigger. But this is something I'll really keep for her. I like to shop. Where do I like to shop? I usually shop before in Singapore, before the pandemic. We would go to Singapore once a month. And yun lang yung time ko to really unwind and relax. So I like to go to my favorite places in Orchard, like Paragon, Takashimaya, Club 21. Kasi I like to buy brands na familiar na ako because I know how they fit, I know the quality. So here in Manila, I love to shop in Luxury Manila because they have well-curated items that I really love, from shoes, to clothes, to shirts, to bags. They have been my favorite shopping place ever since the pandemic. I don't like shopping online masyado because I love to fit the item, especially the clothes and the shoes. Online shopping doesn't appeal much to me. But in general, I really don't shop as much now as I used to do. But I feel that because I invested in good quality pieces before, so I don't feel the need to shop all the time. So my must-have designer pieces would be one, an everyday bag that you can use over and over again. Para sulit naman siya. Number two, a black dress. Kasi ang black dress pwedeng paulit-ulit also. And you can just accessorize it and it looks different. Number three, a good pair of jeans. Kasi okay lang naman ulit-ulitin ng jeans and you can get away with it. And number four, a very comfortable pair of sneakers kasi ngayon uso ang sneakers and you can wear sneakers from casual to even formal. So invest in a good pair of white sneakers kasi white, you can wear it with anything. So what are my tips when buying designer items? Number one, you don't have to buy designer items in full price. Sometimes you just have to wait for a few months and they go on sale. Or you can even buy them in the outlets, diba? You can still have the same designer item without paying the full price. Number two, my second tip is when you buy designer items, make sure talaga it fits you. It's your personal taste. It's not because someone else is wearing it or because it's a current trend or the current season. You have to wear something that you're comfortable with, something that suits your style, something that you can carry. And number three, when buying designer items, you have to also know the brand that fits you. When you find a brand that's good for you, a brand that fits your style, go for it. Sometimes it's also not good to experiment too much kasi you're paying a lot for it and so kailangan sure na sure ka talaga. And when buying designer items, hindi naman kailangan impulsive buying. You don't have to buy right away. Think about it. Isipin mo if it's worth it. If all the questions are answered, then that's when you buy it. I don't really like impulsive buying. Sometimes kasi that's when you make mistakes. You end up buying it and you just get stuck in your closet. Hindi mo na siya nagagamit. So those are my tips when buying designer items. And there you have it. Those are my top 5 favorite designer heirlooms for Keli. So thank you, Preview, for inviting me to this special edition episode of Designer Faves. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Until our next time. Bye, Preview.